Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 back from another video, and today so I'll be sharing my minifig storage compartment, and this will be an update video because I think quite a while ago I did a video on that, so I thought I would share an update on it. But my video schedule, I don't think I've ever talked about this on my channel, but I might have in other videos. I usually try to upload as much as I can consistently. I think I've uploaded videos consistently for like the last 2 weeks, and that is because I was on school holidays, but I will still try to upload consistently. I'm possibly thinking of doing like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but then only missing out on Monday. But I'm actually running out of video ideas with this whole quarantine thing because my school did get shut down, so we're doing school at home now, so I might be busy with that, so very sorry about that with like homework and all that. So still trying to deal with that because I only like started at home for school on Wednesday, so still trying to get my head around this whole thing. But if you guys do have any video suggestions, please tell me down in the comments below because I'm rapidly running out of video ideas. So as I did say, this is an update because a lot has changed in my opinion because it's pretty banged up, as you can see with the top, because I do have my storage for all my Lego bricks like being pressed against this, so it is pretty smashed up, and I don't even know how this like bar pieces actually come out of position. And also it's starting to lose a lot of paint. I don't even know like what this black mark is, but it is pretty scuffed down at the bottom here. There's also a bunch of paint like splodged onto it, including the insides of the containers, which you will see soon because I believe before I took this for my Lego collection, it was a storage compartment for pretty much anything to do with like painting. That includes like the brushes, the paint, glue, yeah, anything to do with that. So I've had this storage compartment in my collection for quite a while. I'd possibly say maybe 1 or 2 years because it is pretty scuffed up. So if you do want your own one of these to store anything to do with minifigs, including accessories, then you could possibly find these anywhere what sell storage compartments, big or small, or anywhere what sell art accessories like a paintbrush and all that type of stuff. So the first container or drawer does consist of anything to do with the minifigs accessories, including just a bunch of random pieces like a ladder piece. There's actually a few different ladder pieces in there, a fireman's pole, this sort of piece, a door. The reason I do include these sort of pieces is because instead of just putting them in my Lego containers with just different Lego bricks in there, I like to put them in here because that way it's a lot more easier to find them instead of digging for like 10 minutes trying to find them like window pieces. But I do have like accessories in here like this translucent green dagger, so there is a lot in there. And then the next one does consist of anything to build a minifig, as I did say, like the hair pieces, the hat, and then here are my heads just stacked on top of each other. That way it's a lot more easier to find. And then all my different torsos, and included in that is some minifig hands because I sometimes make custom minifigs for stop motions or mocks. For instance, just trying to look around, if I wanted to make a robber for a stop motion and it was for a Batman one, I would change the hands, but then the torso has a yellow patch there, so that way it'd be quite confusing. But for instance, I would change the hands to skin color if it was a Batman stop motion. And then as you can see, there's like different sort of paint splodges on here. And I also use these barriers to make sure like it splits up, so that way there's like not just fully covered in just random pieces. But they are starting to get pretty loose. I believe this one is just attached by some tape, and it is somewhat pretty flimsy cardboard. And then with the accessories one, this was actually originally splitted up, but the accessories and just random pieces started to get pretty overflowed, so we began to go into the other section. So I did decide to make this 2 sections, and I think I'm going to have to do another section for accessories one day, because that is starting to get pretty overflowed. And so the final container or drawer does consist of any sort of minifig vehicle, if that does include a speeder. And I used to have a Chima set, but I did destroy the build and lose all the minifigs. And then this is Captain America's bike, motorbike from City, a motorbike frame which I believe belongs to this white motorbike frame. And I do have a red one, a bicycle, a ripcord for the speeder, and then over here is some AFL figures, because I'm not sure when they did it, but and also not sure who AFL teamed up with to make these, but quite a while ago they teamed up with someone to make these really cool figures of AFL players. And then I think they look really cool. They do have their number and then their last name on the back. And I also like their hairpiece and their facial expression. And I think they do look pretty accurate to the player. So I did have most of them, but my probably rarest one would be this gold one. So they were fun to collect. So if you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did making it, and also sharing my storage for different minifig parts, including how to make one, the accessories, their vehicles, and then some AFL figurines, I'd possibly do another update on this, but that won't be for quite a while, because I don't really think I need one just yet, but it is pretty banged up, as you... Oh shoot, I just broke it. As you can see. So honestly, I might have to get another one, because if you pull out one, then like the other one does come out. So I might have to change it, but I'm not sure what I should move it to. Maybe like a bit more of a better version of this, or maybe just have it in like a separate like container. But yeah, I might change that. So that is quite a shame how that did break, but I think it does still look fine from the front. But if you do turn it around, it does move like that. So as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can say so goodbye.